So, are we now Mary Ellen?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, but this is definitely the employee lounge carpet.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Look at these relaxing paintings. Aren't they beautiful?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Synergize core value expenditures, shift global market paradigm, monetize, free to play. Dear God, it's true. Oh, dear God, it's true. Ah! So you've locked the broom closet forever from me. Ah, I hate you, narrator.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, but I really don't know what I'm going to see that I haven't seen already. Maybe the boss will be there this time. Maybe there will be cake.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Interesting.
What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
No, and I probably shouldn't do that again. Oh, there's a crouch button.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I didn't know there was a crouch button. And now there is. That's fantabulous. You know what? Maybe I won't.
2845.
Because we did this before. It didn't lead me anywhere good. Unless I'm supposed to escape.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What is that? Some sort of generator? Why would that even be here? I think I really need to stop looking for answers. Come on, Stanley, let's fall through the grate in the floor. No? Fine. Oh, it's this way. We know what happens next. We descend into hell. I wonder if this game would actually have turned out differently if I had just chosen the right path at the very beginning.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, we didn't do this yet.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I really don't believe you because you're a terrible person in the next room.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Are you serious? You want me to go back and, like, close the door? Was there even a door there? This is an obscenely long hallway, by the way.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
No.
Nope. Still on board with death?
More or less. Now that I realize there wasn't a door to close, which would have been slightly clever at the very least, we're heading down the hallway of infinity. At the very least, this will be a story of Stanley dying, which will be fine.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yes.
And willingly confront his death.
Are you serious about there being death here? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have jumped down the giant chute of doom. That might have been not the best option. But we took it! Wait, what?
As the machine whirred into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Why is that even in this building?
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
No.
Farewell, Stanley.
Oh god, why wasn't the narrator lying? Oh.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
but it
killing
didn't.
him instantly.
But didn't. It killed the narrator. Hey. There's a moral to this story. Maybe?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Oh my god.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
By killing him? I suppose that's true. Holy mac, we're in
When
Rome.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? The pacing at this... Oh my god, this is the game design room. Oh my god, this is amazing. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, through the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Nature paintings. And those are all the paintings you ever see in the game. This is the model of Stanley's computer that is found. Oh my god, this is all the... This is Stanley's office. This is all the parts of the game taken out of context. I've never seen another game do this. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Are you serious? Was there really no point to that? These ones are empty, though. They're not filled with cups, so at the very least there's another filing cabinet monitor. Turn this one off. Turn that one off. Turn that one off. Credits. Oh my god. Kevin Brighting. Oh my god. Wait, what? Yep, made by using Valve. That's how I can move. There's something down that corridor that I want to know. Boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. Oh my god. Office clock. You know what? I think that is actually the correct way to go, so therefore we should go towards the large lights. Don't forget that fern. It's important. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. The filing cabinet. The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to lose. The point of the Stanley Paradox is to win. These are screenshots. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer, more Stanley, less Stanley. Am I going crazy? It isn't the same image. Was that clock there before? I don't remember how to... Oh my god, what does this say? In September of 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight, the Valve's process of approving games for Steam. Oh my god. You know what? I honestly, just like the people that greenlit this game, don't know what's going on in this game. Here's the lounge. Here are the office utilities. The apartment timer. What? I picked up the phone, didn't I? Oh, it changed. Okay. So there's different endings, that's for sure. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game. Was I supposed to go to the cargo lift? I don't think so. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Okay, one of these times I'm going to try falling off the lift. The meeting room objects. One option. Lounge. First choice, obey or disobey. Lounge, maintenance, staircase. One option. Two options. The other entrance would be hidden depending on how you entered. One doorway to maintenance in the lounge in the original. I don't know. I did get to the confusion ending, didn't I? There is a vent in the maintenance room that leads back to the lounge. Really? The flow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. Oh, you're saying that there is no vent. Maybe there is a vent. I don't understand. What is this? Zending levers? The levers would originally be part of the zending. Pull the lever and the narrator would describe what color... The Z ending? Is it supposed to be Zen? Zending. The screenshot depicts nearly the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. I see a giant Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the fourth version, which we thought was incomplete. Abandoned and changed it shortly before launch. Is that the warehouse level? Freedom ending. This was the very first ending ever. And this is what would happen if I went up the staircase. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. With lots and lots of pretty things. Are you telling me that when I'm not looking at it, things happen? Countdown room. An early version of the countdown room. Oh, I see. And maybe it didn't actually matter what buttons I pushed. Escape menu. For a long time we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Are you telling me that there's a... Begin the game again? We are not doing that. I didn't even know there was an escape menu. The maintenance room, monitor room elevator. Could go up or down with freedom above and countdown below. We banned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down and placed the two endings together instead. Ah. So this is the Freedom ending, isn't it? Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey as a kind of addition piece. Okay. Is there any location that I haven't actually visited yet? Oh. Different versions of Stanley's room? There's this one here. There's this one here, and this one with the strange red and green things. I think it's time that we went out the door clearly labeled exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
The character and the narrator, you mean?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No, it's black.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Am I actually supposed to hit quit here? Resume! Ah! I don't know. I'm just gonna wait. It'll probably restart. Unless there is no option. Wait, there's no... Achievement unlocked. Achievement. Good? I don't like these things. Please go back to the game. I think we're dead. I think we're honestly begin the game again. I don't know. Oh god, I don't know. I think we actually beat it though.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Really?
Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Did I just win the game by not doing anything? What is this game doing? That time we had a new door animation. Wait, what? Oh god. Now that door is locked forever. Okay, look, I changed my mind. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, you win. You win, narrator. I guess we have to do the story. I got ourselves trapped in the first room. Alright. Oh my god.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, let's see.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
There's
and
a
Stanley
vent.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there.
Oh.
Just a kind of,
Shadow.
tingle.
No, there's clearly something.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I suppose we'll try the other choice, which obviously is.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired.
Go to the cargo lift and kill ourselves.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
This is insane. This is an episode in futility at its best. No. That trapping ourselves in our room again is not the answer. I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.